Good morning from Big Sur, California. We're camping at Riverside Campground. I want to do a little video of the interior of our little camper. So let's take a look. Okay, so this is our little pop-up A-frame camper. The name of the manufacturer is ALiner, right there. And one of the probably a handful of manufacturers that makes a pop-up camper like this. We went with the smallest model. This particular model is called a Scout Lite, and basically this is 10-foot box, and the width is about 75 inches. Basically, you see the A-frame here. So when it's folded down, it's flat like this. And it weighs about 1,100-1,200 pounds. So pretty light. You can pretty much tow with anything you want. So the camper has a bubble window in the back, spare tire carrier, a couple of jacks. So for 2021, they made a standard. There are 4 jacks. Used to be 2, so now it's pretty much standard. And they call this a off-road model because it's jacked up a little bit higher, so you got more clearance than the previous years. Now this only thing we added on was this piece here. It's called a dormer. This is a soft dormer, so it's not hard part like the sidewalls. I'll tell you why we decided to go get that later. It's a really useful feature to have. So this is what it looks like from the front. We add a little box in the front to put a little bit of tools and stuff in there. So over here, as you can see, this is what it looks like from the other side. Again, there's a window added to the door. Previous year didn't have that window, so they added that on for 2021. And they also add a little outdoor storage opening here, which is quite useful. Again, the model is called Scout Lite. Okay, first let me turn on the lights. Okay. So as you can see, from the front, it is a small space, but for the 2 of us, there's plenty enough. And we don't really carry a lot of stuff, so this is just the area to sleep. So it's cool, and I like the fact that this is an A-frame, so it feels way more spacious than some of the teardrop ones, even the like the tab campers. We looked at a few of them and just didn't feel comfortable inside. That's why we decided to go with this one. Now there's a fan up there. Okay, that comes standard. There's, as you can see, there's no stove, no fridge. And originally, this model came with the AC unit, which is installed here. Now, we're from Northern California, so we didn't find any use for an air conditioner, really. I mean, most of our camping are done here in Northern California, maybe up Oregon coast or Washington, so air conditioning is not really that useful. And also, I didn't like the way that the air conditioning kind of stuck out, because if you had the factory one, it stuck out to here, so I didn't like that look either. So we decided not to get it. So over here in the front, as you can see, is a what do you call bunk bed or sitting area. And here is the front dormer. Now, the reason we got the dormer is we kind of sat in this area. So as you can see, without the dormer, the wall just comes down this way. And it'll be almost impossible to sit here without bumping your head to the wall. You can't even hardly sit here. But now, with the dormer, you can scoot back in. You know, you got plenty of room over here. And the window is a nice feature as well. So you can see quite a bit from this window, right? Now the bed is 30 inch by 75 inches. So if you know, like 6 feet or around there, you're pretty comfortable. But if you're a tall guy, it's probably not gonna work for you. So if you're 6 feet or so under, this is perfect. Sleeps one person quite well. Okay, then over here is a big window. That's one of the other reasons why we decided to go with this one, because it just opens up the space. Like we're parked over here by the river. You can look out, right? This is really cool. We love this feature with the big window. Now this side window slides open, and with these two windows here, one here, and then one on the door here and here. These two pop up, and you can get a cross breeze going. So it's more, you know, you can probably feel pretty comfortable if you know, you have the windows up. So over here in the back we have a permanent bed. Now from the factory, this side is a bench seat, and the other side is a bench seat as well. So the front is basically open. They give you a setup where you can put a leg and tabletop here, which makes it into a dinette setup. Now we didn't really need that because we felt like it was too much of a hassle to try to turn into a bed at night. So we decided to just leave it as a permanent bed, so which works out great for us. The rear bed has a little bit more room. I think it's 45 inches wide. So one person is pretty comfortable. But if you have two, then you really want a little bit more room probably. So you might want to go with the bigger model, which is I think 12 feet box, which will give you almost like a queen size bed. Now one of the nice features I said earlier was the bubble window. So take a look at this. So if you were sleeping here, here's a giant window, right? And on a clear night, and if you're at a campground where it's wide open, you can look up and see the stars, the moon. So this is a very nice feature as well. So over here, you got, again, like I said, two windows, one on the door and one on the side. There's a little bit more cabinet storage over here. And let's come back here. It's got a faucet, but there's no water. Now, you need to be at a campsite where they have water hookup in order to get water into this thing. So, because there's no water tank on board, so it's pretty simple, and there's nothing extra. Here, there's no stove. We didn't need that because most of the time we cook outside. We carry a portable, small cooktop, which you can potentially just put it here and cook it if you wanted to. Now let's talk about storage. A lot of time people are worried about not having enough storage on a small camper like this, but for us, we try to not to carry too much stuff. So storage is really not an issue for us. First of all, because of the permanent bed setup, there's a lot of storage underneath. So we use these plastic bins. I can put probably 4 or 5 of them in there easy. We got these plastic bins from Daiso, the Japanese dollar store, but they're not actually dollar, but they're like $4 or $5 a piece. We really like them because it's clear and you can see exactly what's in there. Now there are more storage here, right? More storage here, storage down here, more storage underneath the sink area. Okay, then another one here. This is where we store our portable toilet, which fits in there nicely. Okay, and then we have more storage here underneath, more storage here, and then more storage over here. So we feel like for us, we have plenty of storage rooms for our needs. And if you're not like living in this thing full time, you primarily use it as a camping camper. I know a lot of people nowadays like use these campers and live in them full time. If you do that, you're probably gonna need a little bit more room. But for us, the occasional campers, this is perfect. You know, that's all we need. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you are interested in getting one of these, we highly recommend this little camper. Again, like I said, it's easy to tow. You can pretty much tow it with any vehicle, and it feels spacious inside, and you know, no complaints so far. And look at that view. Looks great, doesn't it? Cool. I hope you enjoyed the video.